This story is absolutely astonishing to me, so if you haven't heard it, stick around, because I am sure it's going to be astonishing to you too. To give you the full story, at the end of last century, in 1999, there was a revolution in Venezuela, a socialist revolution. It was led by a man called Hugo Chavez, and they totally rewrote the constitution in Venezuela. And over the next 10 to 15 years, they really improved in every area. Reading, hospital, life expectancy, child mortality, everything really increased. It was quite remarkable how the country improved. The United States does not want a socialist government succeeding that's on its doorstep, see Cuba, and they also have another 300 billion reasons as to why they want regime change. There have been various coup attempts by the United States over the last 20 years as a result of this, but the latest one is by far and away the most comical. You see, at the beginning of January 2019, the United States and the United Kingdom decided, the Venezuelan elections weren't free and fair, in that, this socialist government keeps winning. So we'd like to install our own puppet. Step forward, Juan Guaido. So the United States and the United Kingdom basically say, he's your president now, despite the fact that nobody in Venezuela had ever voted for him to be president, and indeed only 18% of Venezuelans had ever heard of him at all. But this is the time we live in now, isn't it? Facts don't seem to matter. And the United States and the United Kingdom said, well, if he's not going to be your president, we're going to sanction you and we're going to freeze all your assets. As a result of that, the Bank of England froze $1.2 billion worth of gold that Venezuela had stored in their vault. Venezuela obviously filed a legal claim with our High Court to dispute that finding, which brings us to the ruling today, because Britain's High Court has recognised Juan Guaido, the CIA's puppet, as president of Venezuela. Nobody's ever voted for him to be president in Venezuela. Only 18% had even heard of him before this, and our court has just gone, yeah, he's president now. I'm with Irish MEP Mick Wallace on this, and I'm sure a lot of you will be too. What the hell is wrong with the United States and United Kingdom? Why do they think that they can just go around and do this? Do they not believe in democracy? But then you look at our elections, both in America and over here, and you start thinking, well, what a stupid question. Of course they don't. Let me know what you think in the comments below.